Hey everyone, it's Jim again from Sub 05. Here we got another scrap tech. This is my, I think, second or third one that I've done for customers. This is based on Aaron from Solo's Hold original design. It's probably my favorite custom saber design. The last one I did, I think I used a vintage telegraph top. And yeah, I know it's sacrilege to destroy a vintage, but the top was just a top. It wasn't really salvageable. But it made an awesome build. I wish I did a video on it. But yeah, here we go. This is Scrap Tech 1.0. It's called 1.0 because I used an old Parks 1.0 top, and actually it was the first saber related thing that I ever bought, and I didn't know what I was doing at the time when I was trying to convert it to New Hope, and I kind of messed it up, so I just hacked off the top and used it for this one. The buyer for this one backed out, so yeah, so I'm probably just going to keep this one. Like I said, it's my favorite design, and I don't have one. I'll probably be doing another one of these in the spring, but using a 2.0. But this is it. It's made from the bottom. This is MHS, a 6-inch MHS extension, double females, Solo's Hold pommel. And I used a custom saber shop Graflex adapter, a 1-inch adapter, and I heavily modified it. Got to grease the threads a little bit, but here we go. I modified the blade holder. I machined an adapter that bolts to it. And this is a threaded piece from a gender changer to thread on the MHS. It's secure. It's held in with a set screw. And the blade plug I made myself. It's got a Noah Drew marble in it in a Goth chamber and chassis. Now, these new Goth chassis are not DIY friendly. You know, in my opinion, I much prefer the olden ones. These don't have a race port, but they do have the kill switch, which I like. I mean, it looks nice, but it is not fun to install. Well, let me take the blade plug out. I don't have a blade handy, so I'll show you the blade plug. Got the 440 screw. This is for a 1-inch blade. I got a to the hilt heat sink in here. I like these heat sinks. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I don't know if the guy's still in business, but here's a blade plug I machined myself. It's kind of like a Darth Alice design. I started making these a while ago. I asked Ted for permission to make them. I sold quite a few. But there we go. These are not dueling sabers at all. So I wouldn't duel with these. I wouldn't duel with anything Graflex related just because of the bunny ears. I gotta tighten it down a little bit. But yeah, it's got a Crystal Focus 9 color extender, on-off switch. It's got a Railmaster flat bass speaker. I painted and weathered the chassis, weathered the crystal chamber, covered the threaded rods with some brass and aluminum tubing. I switched it up a little bit over here. The fasteners to hold the chassis in are machined down brass 440 nuts. refocus. I turn the slide switch into a tactile auxiliary switch. This is the red button for activation. And we got a shine through glass eye with a real red cabochon or cabochon. I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you. But sounds great. There's the Noah Drew marble. It's one of his Galaxy marbles with the white opal. I didn't glue this down yet because I might put some mesh, some brass mesh in there. I gotta find it first. I don't know where it's at, so we'll see what happens. Let's screw this in first. I did all the leather work, all the weathering. I might re-weather the pommel to give it some pitting. I weathered this. This pommel was from the very first run of the TFU2 pommel, so I weathered this thing a long time ago. This right here is for a D-ring. I took the D-ring out because it was too floppy. I might put a smaller one in there, or take this off and just put some kind of greebly in there. The original one, I don't even think it had a D-ring or anything like that, the one that Aaron did. So here's some shorty pins. Color changing. The shine through doesn't really work with blue colors or green, but anything that's like has a red, like this purple, it kind of works. Reds, it works. But blues, forget about it. It works with oranges. A little bit starts to fade away when it gets into the greens and blues. But you can see the flash on clash. There's red in that flash on clash, so it works pretty good. This is one of my favorite colors, the aqua. Very original trilogy.
Sound bank selection.
Nightfall.
Crystal focus.
Nebula.
Grey.
There's still one of the best fonts ever. Sounds great. Force effects.
Sound bank selection. Grey.
Off. Revolt. Shatterpoint. The force unleashed. The old repelling. Shuttle.
Youngling. Audio player. Audio player.
The Crystal Focus 9, you could have the saber going while the music's on, which is a nice feature. Green meat again. So this is it. This is, aside from the top not being MHS, I think this is probably one of the more faithful to the original versions that I've seen, like as far as the leather work goes and the actual size, because I see most of the time that people are using 7-inch extensions. The ones that I built had 7-inch extensions because of per request, but I like the 6-inch extension. And this is a stand from Victor from Darklight Creations. He's shutting down Darklight Creations, so his stands will be no more unless he decides to do a special run, but they're the best stands. Thanks, Vic. All right, that's it. Thanks for looking.